Okay. Itu, do the theme mantra.
Okay. Namo Vitragai.
Namo Vitragai.
Go ahead.
Namo
Cannot
Arihantanam.
hear you.
Namo
Oh.
Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Uvasayanam.
Namo Uvazayanam.
Namo Loe Savasahanam.
Namo Loe Savashahanam.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Sarvapava Panashano.
Sarvapavakpanashanam.
Manglanam Cha Sarvesim.
Amangalanam cha Sarveshim.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Who knows the daily prayer, study prayer?
I can say the daily prayer.
Okay. Okay, Kush.
O Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength such that I will never compromise on health, so that my body, as an instrument, will always be helpful to me in accomplishing my life goal of studies and satsang. I'll remain absolutely sincere in studies. I will always stay away from bad habits and bad company. Whatever happens, please shower your divine grace and blessings such that I never ever miss my satsang. May I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, and my soul, that is all my resources, to oblige others, which is the best religion. I will always remain sincere, moral, and pure in mind, speech, and body, in all my dealing with self and everyone in life, so that I become man of personality, par excellent, exactly as Dada Bhagwan. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Sachi, very good. Study.
Like I didn't memorize that.
You don't do study prayer before study?
I do
Okay.
it, but
But you get 100% mark?
no, I don't know.
Okay. Can anybody bring it out? Deepakanandji, you have it? Huh? Oh, okay. You have it?
What?
I have it.
Okay, go ahead.
O Dada Bhagwan, I am determined to break all the barriers, obstacles, and obstructions that come to me in studying and understanding. Please shower your divine grace and break the walls of my vision and give me that infinite strength to make my learning the best. Jai Satchidanand.
Very good. Okay. Anybody remember the homework?
No, I remember it.
Okay, what was the homework?
It was kind of like while you're like talking to somebody, what do you like have other things that going in your mind like that'll hurt their ego?
Okay. Okay, go ahead, your report.
Yeah, so like once my cousin, like this week one day, she got like a Chromebook, and she was showing me all like the features of it, like the background and stuff, and like I wasn't really paying attention to it. I was like I didn't really care that much in my mind. I was like, I don't really care, but yeah.
Okay, that's me. Since Dada is there, doesn't mean you don't have to do homework. Huh?
No, I didn't really have anything to report because
Okay.
like my school started like 3 weeks ago, and I've been
1 and 2, the
just-
code of conduct are very important in school.
yeah, but I don't exactly think bad about anybody in school. Like everybody I meet is my friend, and like
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and all
So,
the teachers as well, they're like kind
okay.
to me. So
Code of
yeah.
conduct number 2 is about religion, and we were talking about religion of our own religion, our self-religion, you know. So, Dhruvi, you didn't do homework either.
I don't really have any.
What if you don't have any? You don't have any religion?
Like I didn't really have any negative thoughts.
Or you don't get negative thoughts? You don't do adai? You don't get stubborn? You don't get angry? You don't get bent out of shape?
I do, but like this week I didn't really
Well,
have
that's
any.
all our religion. We should not be doing it for our own religion, and we do it, right? You don't think bad about somebody else. You don't badmouth your friends. You don't badmouth Kush to your parents that Kush is this, Kush this, Kush this, that.
Yeah, I do it, but like only sometimes. Like if
Yeah, no, the key thing is we have to realize what we are doing. Okay? That's the key thing, what we are, the purpose of satsang. What's the purpose of satsang? What's the purpose of attending satsang? Three?
to learn different stuff and be a per excellent person like Dada Bhagwan.
Say that again?
To learn about stuffs and be a per excellent person like Dada Bhagwan.
Yeah, so to learn what? What do you have to learn?
Learn good stuff like about like your religion, the code of conducts and other prayers and stuff.
And then what? Learning is, then after learning, what happens?
You try to use it, like follow it.
Yeah, so you have to understand what you're doing and not doing, and how Dada Bhagwan did and did not do, because he's the example, right? He's our teacher. So we have to follow our teacher. Correct? So that is why the satsang is there to do, when we get adai, when we get bent out of shape, you will discuss that something happened, I got bent out of shape, then Deepakanandji can tell what Dadaji would do in that circumstance. Let's see, you did the homework. Can you talk about your homework? Let's see.
Okay, sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, the homework was to judge where you thought something negative throughout the past few weeks. One of my main examples was that Kushali was trying to show me a game that she was playing, and in my head I didn't really care that much because I found it quite uninteresting. But instead of saying that because I knew it would hurt her ego, I tried to show some interest in her game, and she was happy.
Okay.
Yes, that was right.
Kushali said that.
Come back again. That's it.
Did you hear what I said about the
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Now it was not only negative thought, everything to look at ourselves, what we do. Did you hear what we were talking to do? Where we get bent out of
Sorry, your
shape.
voice is breaking up.
When we get bent out of shape, when we don't like something, when we like something, when we do adai, we don't listen to parents. That's all our religion and going against our religion. Okay, so okay, who's PJP? Who's PJP?
Must be Dave. Dave, if you're there, turn your video on.
Okay, Deepak Dada, you heard me say something and they say
Yes,
something.
I will just try to relate the purpose of satsang we said we want to become a perfect and far excellent person like Dada Bhagwan. But then I was just going through the last session, and I came across the definition of health, which was given by a very big, I will say, but a very renowned professor and practitioner of homeopathy. I'll just bring it on the screen. It's so good. Just a minute. Huh? Just hold on 1 minute. There you are. Can you see? Can you all see?
Yeah.
This is the definition of health by WHO. Health is state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely absence of disease or weakness in the body or mind. Not amended 1948. Now this is given by Vithaus Kasov, professor of homeopathy. Health is freedom from pain in the physical body. So we must live in such a way that our body is totally free from pain, a state of well-being. Further, freedom from passion, anger, pride, possessiveness, greed, likes and dislikes on the emotional plane, resulting in dynamic, lively state of serenity and calmness. And finally, freedom from selfishness at the mental sphere. And this eventually results into unification with truth, total unification with truth. So if we really want to quantify Dada Bhagwan, then this fairly looks good. What do you say?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Like, we can see, and you know, the best part is to understand this as information. Homeopathy have remedy for all this physical pain, passion, emotional pain, and freedom from mental sphere also. They have medicine for these also. Can you believe it? Medicine. That's wonderful, but I did this for information, right?
No, but this is good. So, you know, our homework is the same. Number 2, you know, it's not freedom from passion, but awareness where our patience is. So this is a continuation homework. So please do your homework and be alert every day. You should be writing a journal on this every day. And I can tell you, you can fill pages and pages.
I mean, where you get indulged in passion, that is our failure to be perfect in the emotional plane, right? So that lively state of serenity and calmness while dealing with others at home and at work and of course at school and college is very important. Correct?
Yeah. So if you don't look at yourself, how can you figure out what's happening?
Hey, come again. What is it? What is it?
If you don't look at yourself and think what you're doing, then how can you figure out what's happening?
Of course,
That's
that
me.
is there. So it's like how we observe, we feel pain in the body and we feel that we are not doing good. But at the same time, there are other aspects of emotional plane where our emotions, they hurt us. At the same time, they hurt others also. And that is everyone's personal or private religion, we will say, that how they deal and live with others and with themselves. And finally, especially the third one, freedom from selfishness, is we are at times so much selfish, we don't think, we don't care for others. And that is where others get hurt, and in turn we get hurt. That's what.
That's what are you thinking?
Nothing. I'm just listening to what you guys are saying.
You look
I'm
serious
processing it.
today. What happened?
Nothing.
Huh? You fight with somebody?
No.
That you look very serious, like Kush. You must have fought with Mit. So going back to that slide, you know, okay. So selfishness. What's selfishness? Okay, we can remove Deepakanandji. Anybody? Kush, don't mute yourself. That's it. What is selfishness?
It's like when you want something, like when you really don't need it, and then you compare yourself to others, and then you try and get like the best compared to the others, and you don't share it with anybody. You like show it off or something.
Kush? Kush, are you there? Unmute. What is selfishness? Kush,
What did you say?
what
I
is,
don't know.
you don't know. Dhruvi?
So, selfishness is when you're not thinking of others, you're thinking of yourself and being greedy.
Did you get it? Deepakanandji?
You're thinking about yourself and being greedy.
Okay, let's see. Let's see, can you hear us?
Nishda.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, what selfishness means to you?
Selfishness to me is like when you have something that everyone else wants but you're only keeping it to yourself.
Okay,
And it can be almost anything, like or not necessarily like if you have it, like let's say you just sold something and you kept all the money to yourself instead of, giving some to family, giving some to charity, then you would be selfish. Or like if you really, really want something and you're not considering the bad effects it could have on other people, then that's selfish to yourself in a way.
okay, good. Let's discuss about selfishness today. Deepakanandji?
Yeah. The very common parlance, what you see or listen from kids, Mama, you are very mean. What does that mean? Mama, you are very mean. My friend is very mean to me. He's a mean person. Do you come across that? Do you hear that? What does that mean? Being mean, what does that mean? Is Bhavya mean?
No.
Yes. Now, Kush, are you mean sometimes?
Yeah.
So that is where you don't think of others' happiness, concern. You disregard their comfort. You disregard their happiness because you are concerned and you are too selfish about your happiness only. That is where you become mean and others get hurt. So that means the meaning of being selfish. How do you like that?
But that Deepakanandji, they don't hurt anybody. Patasvi, do you hurt
They
anybody?
don't. No, when you are mean, you always hurt others. Kush, when you are
Patasvi, do
mean,
you
don't
hurt
you hurt
anybody?
others? Huh?
Patasvi, do you hurt anybody?
Sometimes, like, that depends. Like, it might happen knowingly, it might happen unknowingly. It's mostly like when
I mean, it never happens knowingly, and sometimes it
Yeah.
happens unknowingly. Is that so?
Yeah.
So, do you hurt your mommy?
No.
She cannot dare to hurt her mommy.
Why? Her mommy is.
No. There's only one little person annoying her, so I have to be like on her side and not on Bolu's, so that she'll lose it.
How about you, Dhruvi? Whom do you hurt? Push.
I heard like almost everybody in my family members, like all my family members.
Right. What, you're the Dada of the house?
Yeah.
Yes, no?
No.
Then how can, if you're Dada, they hurt other people. You're not the Dada?
No.
Then how can you hurt your mama? What do you do to your mama? Not listening?
Yeah.
Tell her food is not good?
Yeah, sometimes.
Betsy,
Yeah.
whom do you hurt?
I don't necessarily hurt anyone intentionally, but unintentionally sometimes yes. It's generally my friends when I say something that I didn't mean, or Kushali, and on the rare event, my parents.
Okay. You ever hurt your mommy?
Sometimes when I tell her no when she asks me to do stuff and I don't, and I either don't do it properly at all, or I just say no to doing it.
You tell your mommy the food is not good. Why did you prepare this food? That's it.
Hmm?
You tell your mommy food is not good,
No,
not
no,
prepared
I've never
right.
told her that. I've never told her that her food isn't good.
Oh, very good. How about you, Tasmi? You tell mama, why did you cook this today?
No, I actually like everything she cooks, so it's fine. It's mainly Bhavya she has to ask.
Bobby, always Bobby.
Yeah, like if she asks me anything, I'd be like, ask him because I'm fine with whatever you make, I'll eat it.
Kush. Why you mute, Kush? Were you trying to be angry with us also?
No.
You tell your mama, hey, why did you do this? It's not prepared right.
Yeah.
I'll ask your mama.
Yeah, I tell her that.
Dhruvi,
No. I just tell her if it's like spicy for me.
so what's the science behind telling mama it's not
See,
good? Why do you prepare that?
One thing I feel and I understand that when your mama has prepared something for you, okay, sometimes it can become spicy and maybe it is not for you, it may not suit your taste. But whatever your mama prepares, they always have that consideration, your taste, your liking, and that's how they prepare. So you should never have any complaint against food. And I believe if you just eat that, you will remain exceptionally healthy. And just by eating whatever she has made, you would be pleasing her so much. But when you don't eat, just imagine what would go on in her mind. How would she feel? She feel good? Huh? I believe that's the best way and the easiest way to not just please her, but comfort her also. Because many of the mothers, they work also. Your mom works? Kush? Yeah. So with all her commitment at work timing, she comes and prepares food for you, and you make faces or you don't like, then what would happen? How about Dhruvi? Dhruvi's mama also work?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his, Hitasvi's don't work, right?
Mm.
That's his work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
that's what. And if you take care of the food, then your physical health and mental health would be naturally taken care. Because when you are physically healthy, you are almost like mentally healthy also. So that's what. And not hurting anyone is very important
That's
for your happiness.
what code of conduct is that? Anybody?
First.
What?
Yeah. So, okay. So we will do homework. Let's do selfishness. Let's identify where you're selfish all week. Does that make sense?
Being mean, being selfish, correct? That will be very good. And one
Yeah.
more thing I would like to contribute over here. What Dada has said, that all these dealings, are they relative or real? All worldly stuff is relative or real?
What is the definition of relative real? Because other?
No, that's one. that which is based on context.
No, but you said relative real.
That
Anybody
is
know what the
changing. Relative is something that is changing, and real is that is something not changing.
that's what do you understand what that means?
Is it like relative is always changing and real is it stays constant and doesn't change?
So what says constant?
Like family.
Family is still
And like-
constant?
Yeah, like you.
Your
you
grandma is
live-
not there anymore. So that's not constant.
Yeah.
Sun is there, is always constant.
Yeah.
Push. What is always constant?
I don't really know.
Deepakanandji, with you to define what's relative and real. Deepakanandji?
Your identity, your relation with respect to who is there, how are you related to others? So it's like you are brother for your sister, for your brother, you are son for your parents, your friend for your friends, correct? So all these, your identity keep changing. Doesn't it change? So are you a sister, you are a girl, you are a boy, you are British, national, something like that. So all these identity will change based on who you are with. So that is relative, and all these relatives, what Dada has said, all these relatives are temporary adjustments. So relative itself means you must have this master key of adjustment with you, because with that adjustment, you will not have any problem, because they are subject to change, they are subject to temporariness, and real is permanent. So what is real? What is real? Huh? What is real? Any idea? Coach, you are muted. What is real? Real, we said it is permanent. So what is permanent?
Like something that's like forever, like staying.
Forever what?
Like staying forever.
Stay?
Like permanent is like something that stays forever.
Stays forever, but then what is that which stays forever? Huh?
I don't know that.
Your body stay forever?
No.
Your home stay forever? Your car stay forever?
No.
What is that? What is that which stays forever? Have you studied matter is indestructible? Matter is indestructible. Have you studied that?
Yeah.
No.
You haven't studied that?
No.
So maybe when you get to learn physics, then in that matter, study of matter, material will come. And there it is said that matter is indestructible. It can change its form, but it is indestructible.
Deepak Dada,
Yes.
I think I know the answer to the question on what's real and what's relative.
Okay, please share your wisdom.
What's real is like the pure soul within everyone. It's always changing. Like we resurrect into different lives, but the soul is still the same. And what's relative is the body that you're in.
Correct, that's true. Also, the material, the matter with which the body is made is real in the sense it is permanent. It doesn't get destroyed. But then it is non-living. And the living part is the soul. Okay?
Okay, so think about that.
Yes.
What is relative, real,
Good.
and selfishness?
So
Okay?
when you know that these are relative means it is subject to change, so you must have adjustment for dealing with it amicably, positively, so you don't hurt anyone. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, so think about selfishness, relative, and real. Okay? That's a homework. Okay. Dhruvi, can you do three mantra?
Namo Vikragai.
Namo Vishnu.
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo
Namo
Siddhanam.
Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Uvazayanam.
Namo Ariyanam.
Namo Vazayanam.
Ariyanam.
Namo lowe sarva sadhunam.
Namo
Namo
Loyesha.
Eso pancha namaskara.
Eso
Panchanamakara.
Sarva pavak panasano.
Sarvapavapanasana.
Mangalalam cha sarvesim.
Mangalam Sarvesim.
Parvam havai mangalam.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Oh, Namaskar.
Jai
Jai Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.